I think sweaters are just like the Wild West to me right now, and I do not know what I am doing. This may or may not be the third sweater that I've started that I need to finish right now. I am a very beginner knitter, and so I have attempted many a sweater, and I have actually not finished one before. I have started, this is my third sweater that I've started. The other two are just sitting off in the area that you cannot see. One of them is just like so thick and heavy. The other one, I don't like, I just got upset with it. I don't know. And then this one, I like this one and I want to get it done. So this is going to happen this weekend. It is currently Saturday night and I start work Monday morning. So we have one day to get this done and I think it will happen because I'm like freehanding it and I've like actually not knit a sweater before. I am doing it super duper simple and basic. I did a backwards loop cast on for the neckline and it looks great actually. I love it. I was gonna roll down the neckline maybe and like make a rolled edge and just like stitch it. But I actually really like it as is, so I might leave it. We'll see. The bottom, I'm just gonna do a regular lazy bind off. And again, I might like roll that up a little bit, but I actually am not really sure. We'll see what comes from it. And then the sleeves, I'm not decreasing the sleeves. I actually love giant flowy loose sleeves. So we're just gonna let the sleeves be. They're probably going to be massive, especially given that I made these armholes really, really big. But that's how I like all my stuff to fit. I like it to be loose and like not tight on my body. And I love a giant dramatic sleeve. So we're just gonna do like straight arms, straight body. Call me lazy, call me relaxed. You make up your mind, but I am super duper excited to knock this sweater out and get it so I can wear it this next week. I have made a little bit of progress. I did add a couple more rows and I am currently casting off. I am just over halfway and I actually am loving how it is curling. This is turning out like this is so gorgeous. I think the reason that I love how the curl is on this is because when it curls, it like reveals more colors. I think it really actually adds to it and I think it looks really good. This is so beautiful. Okay, so this is where I've cast off and that's what it looks like. I did try to keep it kind of loose, but I don't know how good of a job I did. That's fine. Because this is quite large on me. The sizing is going to be okay. Well, here's my beginning of round that just came off. I don't really know where from. Probably right there, where the beginning of the round is. I am just gonna lay back and do some knitting and I'll keep you guys updated when I get this done and off of my needles. So I am down to my very last stitch on my cast off and I'm going to cut that and weave that through. So I've got my scissors and my tapestry needle. It is all connected and it looks pretty seamless. There is that color change, but I'm not escaping that with this yarn. So that is fine. I'm going to just weave it in a little bit just because this is going to loosen up significantly if I don't do something about it right now. I feel like this is gonna be really, like it looks so short, but then I put it on and it's not that short on me. Besides, every time I see like a blocking video of this, everybody says it stretches out quite a lot, which I do believe it. So I am accounting for it to stretch just a little bit in that blocking. Now it is time for me to put the sleeves together. When I get to this point, I mean, this is kind of like, this is big, this is oversized, but when I get to this point, I'm always like, if this was like fitted and like the sleeves were, if it was fitted, it would be such a cute t-shirt. And I'm like a big cap sleeve fan, and so I definitely think a like cap sleeve Raglan t-shirt is in my future. In my mind, this is going to take no time at all because the circumference is going to be so much less than the body, but like that's still pretty significant. I don't know how this is going to happen, but we're going to try to make it happen. I skipped ahead a little bit. It is currently Tuesday morning. Monday morning. It's currently Monday morning, and I have an entire sleeve already done. I'll give you guys a little show. So what happened is I was knitting this sleeve and I realized it was going to be freaking massive at the end, like unbelievably massive. And so I did do decreases. I started decreasing like every other round, just decreasing by one. And it ended up having these decreases here. And then right around the wrist, I very rapidly did 2 rows of knit two and then knit 2 together to bring it to this. And I'm very happy with it. Something that I failed to notice until very late last night was that I actually dropped a stitch, and it's right when I kind of started doing my decreases. I don't even know how I did this, but if you can see there's a stitch that got dropped. And you know, normally I am the kind of person who will pick it up and pull it all the way back up, but I don't really think that that's possible for this one, and I've already cast off. So I am honestly, I don't think I've ever said this, I am going to just catch this and like tie it and make it stay, because I think is the best solution to this, because I'm not redoing this entire sleeve. What I'm working on now is the second sleeve, and I'm going to be knitting up the same amount of rows, and then I will start my decreases again and just kind of copy what I've got going on here. I am a little bit worried with how big the sweater is. I have been trying it on and it's nice, but I feel like there's just so much material, especially kind of like on the side here. I'm really hoping that it changes when I block it, because I think once I block it, it's gonna want to like relax and really stretch out. And so I have my hopes. I'm hoping the sleeves don't get way too long because they're already kind of at a bracelet length, and I don't need them to get much longer. So when I block it, I'm going to try to maintain the shape as much as I can of the sleeves, but of the body, I want it to try to relax out a little bit. So we'll see how that goes, or if it even works, but that's where I'm at. It is Monday morning. I'm not making in time, but that's okay. I'm pretty close, so it'll get done pretty quickly. So this is the sleeve that is all done, and I am currently working on the other sleeve. I am almost up to my decreases, so I'm pretty far, and I'm just going to keep on working on it. I cannot believe it, but the end is very, very near. It is Wednesday night. I couldn't work on this a lot on Monday and Tuesday. I just like had too much stuff going on. That seems to be what happens, is that life just happens and I can't always knit 24 hours a day. I am finishing up my second sleeve right now, and what I'm doing is I'm doing just like knit and then knit 2 together to really bring this in and make it a lot smaller. So I know earlier in the video I said I wasn't going to decrease my sleeves, but I ended up lying because, okay. This has taught me I should probably just follow a pattern. The sleeves are so big. I could probably fit my body in this sleeve. I'm not saying I'm like a super duper skinny person here. I'm not. I'm a size large, typically, a size 12-ish large, but this could fit my body. I'm not even kidding if I stretched it. And I don't like things that are tight, so like I wanted an oversized fit, but this is like so massive. it was kind of crazy. I did knit two together on this side and slip knit on this side, so in my mind they should be going like the different ways and make it look even and equal. I'm going to finish that and then I'm pretty much done. I do the body of this is quite wide on me. I'm hoping with blocking that it kind of like pulls it in and like down a little bit. And I think if it does that, it will be perfect, even if it just brings it in maybe an inch or two. If that doesn't happen, I am very, very inclined, if after I wash and block, I don't get the results I want, to seriously like frog it back to like here. Like here's the armpit, like bring it back to here, and then do like a series of decreases to bring it down. The next sweater I make is definitely going to be following somebody else's pattern who already knows what they're doing and has the sizing down. So I am so excited to knit another sweater, but I'm going to follow a pattern. I really want to just like knock this out, get this done, and I even want to get this washed and blocking tonight. So tomorrow I can like hopefully show you guys the final results of this. And maybe even wear it to work later this week if everything goes according to plan. That is kind of what I've been working up to, so I want to get this done ASAP. I am actually on the cast off right now. Right now we are finishing this sweater. I still have a couple things to finish up, of course, like the blocking, washing, and then I think I already said this, but I did drop a stitch in the decreases on the other sleeve. I did watch Roxanne Richardson's video on like how to deal with that, and I am just going to tuck that in here somewhere. It's gonna be fine. Roxanne Richardson, you guys, if you're watching this video, you probably already know about her. In the case that you don't know about her, like maybe you're a new knitter, maybe you're like new to knitting YouTube, you need to go look at her stuff. She is, in my opinion, the best person out there for like pretty much every technique and a lot of ways to kind of like make patterns your own. I'm gonna be following her advice and dealing with this guy right here, and then yeah, and then at the very end I'm so excited to show you how this actually looks all done. This is done. That is insane. I never thought that this would like ever end, and this was still a bulky weight yarn. Here is the final product somewhat. I still need to weave in all my ends, deal with my drop stitch over here actually, and I need to, of course, wash and block it, but I mean, we're pretty close to done here, so I wanted to show the pre-blocking outcome of this sweater. I am so happy with it, and I have a feeling that this is gonna get blocked and I'm gonna like it even more. I purposely made the arms a little bit short, like kind of bracelet length, maybe a little shorter, as I'm expecting this, based on what I've seen from blocking videos of this yarn, is that it is going to like stretch out. So here's to hoping that's what happens, because that's what I planned for. It is Wednesday evening. I wore this to work. I was working it all day today and I blocked it last night. So I want to show you how the final thing looks so you can take a peek. So the sleeves definitely blocked out. They stretched out. And I'm very happy with the length of them. It's very much a wrist length, which is what I kind of like. I did gain a little bit of length in the sweater, but again, I was okay with that. It was a little bit short, so just getting a little bit of length was kind of perfect. It is still quite large and oversized, which was kind of the plan, but it is maybe a little bit bigger than it needed to be. But that is a-okay. I am super duper happy with how this neckline blocked out. I just felt like it wasn't getting as round as I wanted it to, but then I blocked it and it looks so smooth. I just can't even believe it. I can't believe I can actually say that my first sweater, which was a free-handed sweater that I did make mistakes in, it came out totally okay and honestly very well. And I just know that I will continue to wear this for a very, very long time. If you made it to this point in the video, I just wanted to say thank you so much for following along on my sweater journey. If you enjoyed the video, of course, leave a like, leave a comment. I love to have some conversation if you share about your own experience knitting a sweater. Otherwise, you can always follow along for more of this knitting journey that I am on. And I am just so happy that I have a sweater that turned out, and I cannot wait to share more of this with you. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys later.